Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you're all doing very well. Today is Wednesday. It's about 3ish, I think. I've just come off a Zoom call. I don't know what they're called. With Jan and Sonia and Denise, and it was really nice. We all had a catch up. It was much shorter today. Normally we go for like 3.5 hours, but it was much shorter today. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I thought I'd come on and say hello to you all and just update you on what I've been making, because I feel like I've got a lot of bits, and I don't want to forget what I've done. So firstly, the sunset stripe blanket, as I was calling it, it was the Aldi yarn. It was red, well, darker red, orange, yellow, purple, and then it was sort of fading back into the same striping pattern. That's gone to its new home with whoever receives it. I donated that along with the blue square blanket to the local hospital. That's gone. I'm over blankets for a while now. Sorry, I dyed my hair yesterday, and I really like it. So it's the Alive XXL in Red Passion, but I haven't washed it, and I'm trying not to for a while, but my fringe looks a little bit greasy, so we'll just tuck back behind there. What am I on about? Yeah, so those two have gone. Sorry I didn't show you last week, but there was just a bit of a faff around getting it. Well, no, there wasn't really, but obviously everything's a bit of a faff at the minute, getting it to where it needed to be. Yeah, and I made a grey granny square blanket out of Aldi Aran 400g balls a while ago, and I did a yellow row within that at the edge. That's gone to Kirk's sister. It was her birthday last week, and I feel like I'm looking round everywhere but not the camera. It was Kirk's sister's birthday last week, so we gave that to her and she loved it. I put tassels on the corners and I sewed what's wrong with me today, a little handmade with love button on it, because obviously she's an adult, so she's not going to swallow it, and if she does, it's her problem, not mine. You know, she's in her mid-30s. I trust her with buttons. That's gone to her for a birthday. And then take a breath, the blue and beige stripy scrappy blanket that I made, it was quite like a long and thin one, that will be being gifted this weekend to Kirk's mum's partner. I was saving the blankets for Christmas and I've caved and given in, but I don't know, we struggle with what to get people for gifts anyway, and I did want the room. I'd washed the blankets and I thought it's a bit of a shame they're going to sit around for another 6 months, well, more than 6 months, and potentially need washing again, and I just wanted them gone, really. It's not, also it's Kirk's mum's partner, he's called Tony, so we'll just keep calling him Tony from now on. Tony is 70, so it's a special birthday, and yeah, I wanted him to have it. So they've gone, except for the stripy one that's about to go this weekend. Hopefully, weather permitting, we will be having a socially distanced garden get together for said birthday. It has been really nice weather, but it's rained today. We know it's going to be cold on, I think we're doing it Saturday, but as long as it doesn't rain, we can go in warmer clothes. So we're hoping to do that. We are allowed to do that. That is within the rules of what we're allowed to do. Yeah, so, and if not, we'll drop it off like we did Kirk's sister's present anyway. I'm not talking about that too much. Next, I made some cotton pads. Just 2 rounds of double crochet. These are all the colours of cotton that I've got. It's the Rico Designs Aran, I think. I don't know, I have like a little bucket upstairs of washcloths and iPads, this kind of iPad, not an iPad, that I've made. I perhaps could do with using some myself rather than just keep making them for no reason. But as I think I've mentioned before, when I'm between projects and I don't know what to make, I sort of go to the cotton basket, and it just sort of, it allows me to play with different colours and different yarns and not worry too much. I did think that perhaps, I think there's 14 of them, so that's like using 2 a day. That would be like a good week's worth. Maybe that would make a good gift with some, for a makeup wearing person that I might know at Christmas or for a birthday. Everything seems to be for gifts. I made 4 of these rainbows. I had them up to the yellow. That's the back I'm showing you, but it keeps twisting around. I had them up to the yellow, and then they'd sat in the basket doing nothing. So I've just finished them off. One went on Kirk's sister's present as I wrapped it, 'cause I thought it looked cute. I wrapped it in brown paper, went round it with some scrap yarn, like a parcel, you know, where you like cross it over, put 2 pom-poms out of the same scrap yarn on the top, and then just sort of hooked this over, and it looked quite cute. It's, you've not really got any wrapping paper in. Obviously, with all that's going on at the minute, we can't just nip to the shop like we would have done before, so we are trying to make do with what we've got. After I'd done it, I found like 10 sheets of wrapping paper that I'd bought when they were on 25p sale at Tesco. Never mind. So Kirk's sisters had one. This one is saved to my auntie, who said she wanted a rainbow, and I just haven't seen her to give it to her. And then 2 more have gone out there, that's outside. I have bunting around the garden. It's not up at the minute because Kirk took it down when he replaced our outdoor fairy lights. But there was like a couple of panels that didn't have any, so I've just, the other rainbows that I made before, which were like non-traditional rainbow colours, I did a grey one with red, yellow and blue, and then I did a brown one with pinks and greens in, I think, and then I did like a purple ombre one. I've strung them all up in the garden, but it's wet, so I'm not going to fetch that to show you. But I've done 4 of those. I have, I think I just spat everywhere. Nice, hello. Dropped my rainbow. Next, I have made the V, I feel like I'm screaming at you instructions, and I'm sorry. I feel like I've got loads to remember and I want to make sure I say it. Next, I made the V My Diamond scarf pattern. I couldn't think of the word scarf then. It's by a lady who I follow on Instagram. Her name is Aufait, her page name is Aufait Crochet, A-U-F-A-I-T, Crochet. And the pattern is free on Lovecraft. Sorry, there's a pigeon outside and it's distracting me. And it's really nice. It's a really easy pattern to follow. So this is it. And it's the V-stitch in the middle. And she says, she calls it the V My Diamond because when you take out the middle section, you get diamond. Whoops. So yes, I'm not really in a scarf wearing outfit. What? I'm just wittering on, I'm sorry. I've got an itchy nose, the dogs are all climbing all over everything and they're about to fall out. Hector, come here. Come on. He needs a bit of attention. Oh dear. Yeah, so this is in Stylecraft Special DK in the colour teal. And let me show you, I have stitch marked. This one here is to mark where I used, not including the tassel, where the first 100-gram ball ran out. I think that's a useful piece of information. Whether you do or not is up to you. But, you know, you can get most of it done. So if you've got like 1 and a bit balls, and then that's after. And then here, this moon stitch marker to here, which is the start of the double crochet. That's how much I extended the pattern by. I think you end up doing, so it's a V-stitch, so you can extend it as much as you want. And I think you do about 50 rows. I don't want to give the pattern away, but I think it's about 50 rows, but the pattern does say you can extend it. And I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just because I wanted it a little bit longer, but also I got carried away. So yeah, but I really like it. I'm going to make another. I bought, well, you'll laugh. So it's my 30th birthday in January, and Kirk's decided he wants to get me 30 presents, which I don't think he's going to succeed at, because I think he'll forget that that's what he's decided to do and then have like a week to think of 30 things. But I'm all for trying. He said he wanted to get me some wool. So did I want to order some? So I was like, yeah, I'll do it now. So I've ordered some Aran paint box yarn and 3 of the James Seabrett Star something about a sky. It's a yarn cake. Starry Night? Northern Lights, Starry Sky. And I think that'll look pretty in that, but I'm not supposed to tell you about that now because it's supposed to be a secret for my birthday. We'll see. But anyway, I've got yarn for my birthday, even though it's in 6 months' time. 7 months' time. We like a prepared partner. This is my tiny granny square blanket. It is now 24 squares by 20. The 2 round granny squares. I have all these left. Oops, I just dropped a hook. Oops, of course that was going to happen. I have all those left. There's probably 50-ish, maybe, I'm not sure. And I'm thinking I'm going to try and make it 24 by 24, and then I just don't know whether that's going to be enough. I'm starting to like repeat, like the scraps I'm getting down to. I've tried to not put too many variegated yarns in it, just because I like the look of, you know, it being definite colours. Let me see if I can find a variegated. Like this one I don't mind, because it's just like that one, because it's just stripy. But some of them I'm not massive fans of, like this one. Like there's a random pink blob there, can you see? I'm not a massive fan of that. This one's pretty. That's one of my favourite ones. Rainbow yarn. Yeah, so I'm deciding whether, sorry, I've got a really itchy nose. I'm deciding whether to make it, to sort of use up all the squares that I've made and be done with it. Maybe I'll need to make a few more to make a full row. Because I'm starting to like I've like used up the colours, and I don't mind too many repeats, but like my colours that I've got now, I've literally got like orange and blue left. There's only so many orange and blue squares I want in it, if that makes sense. I do have other little bits, so I can eke it out a bit more, but I don't really want any like brown or taupey colours in it. I wanted it to be bright, like striking colours. So I've got a bit of grey and black and white in there. And I think that looks really nice, but I don't want too much brown and taupey and too many neutrals. So I don't know whether to do a 24 by 24 and maybe like an extra row to use up whatever squares I've got. Maybe it end up being like a 24 by 26. It is a little bit, if I have it here, that's touching my feet just, and it's fairly wide. It's not quite a wingspan. I've like bending my shoulders in. So it's a decent blanket for me for like sitting on the sofa. Or do I like pick out more shades from my yarn stash and make it really big? Part of me wants to like make it like as big as my bed, which is a Super King. So it might not be quite that big, but at least, you know, could go across the bottom. Or could go on the spare bed, which is a double. Or do I just use up what I've got and be done? I'm not sure. There's loads of ends to sew in still. I have been trying to be a bit more sensible about like joining them together without cutting loads of ends. It just twists and gets complicated. And I do want to do a bit of a white border on it because I've joined it in white. But yes, I don't know what to do. I do still have a lot of DK yarn that I could use. It would mean breaking into new balls for a lot of it, but that's how this blanket started. But then would it look like I have two blankets that I've joined together, because this is like a mixture of these shades, and then the other part would be a mixture of them shades. So would it look, I don't think it would, if I tried to keep like a rainbow of colours. I don't know. Let me know what you think below. I'm undecided and I'm not forced to make my decision now, I suppose. Anyway, but yeah, that's where we are at the moment. I think I need to sit and sew in some ends. On Monday, I sat and sewed in the ends for all these. Most of them were in a bag. Just needed the little ends sewing in on them. And I sat and did that, and it took me like 6 hours between like making dinner and doing other things. Yeah, I'm undecided. I don't know. I think that's going to be for me, so I don't need to decide right now anyway. And it's not like it's winter and I need a blanket on me. Then I had a very exciting order on Friday. What's that? I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So I had ordered myself from Denise's Etsy page 2 badges. So I'm definitely going to sneeze, I can feel it. I have the I'm a Happy Hooker badge, which is so cute. It's got a little love heart, yarny love heart and a crochet hook on it. And then I have the little teen, that's the middle size, I believe, might be wrong. And then this is the small size, and this is the basket of yarn and hooks and needles. The light's a bit funny today to show you. No, the light's reflecting. And, oops, while I was on there, I also ordered a, can you say, a pumpkin stitch marker. And Denise very kindly sent me an R stitch marker as well. So I'm very happy with my purchases. They came in this little cute bag. Yeah, so thank you, Denise, for those. I was very excited to receive them in the post. I think she posted them Tuesday and they arrived Friday, which isn't bad going. But do be patient if you are waiting for anything from anyone on Etsy, because I think that was quite good, really, considering how long something, like I've ordered some photos from Snapfish and they were dispatched on the 22nd and they're still not here, but I'm being patient. And that's all I have to show you. I have 2 very sleepy doggies next to me. Hugo had a dicky belly the other day, not yesterday, the day before. I can't decide if he ate something that he shouldn't. I don't think we didn't give him anything that he shouldn't have, but whether he's found something or, you know, ate something off the garden, I don't. He's not usually the type. Hector's the type to do that, but he's fine today. As some of you may know, Hugo has a very sensitive stomach, and it doesn't take much to set him off. But he was just a bit quiet, and you could tell sometimes he like stretches his belly out, and I think it's because he's got a stomach ache, and he did that for a little bit in the afternoon. But he wasn't sick and his bowel movements were normal. Why am I telling you this? Anyway, but yeah, he's fine. Hector, let me see if I can show you. I've got all my stuff surrounding me. There's Hugo. Ooh. That one is Hugo, and then this one is Hector. And he's like rammed his head. This is my yarn bag. He's rammed his head in there. Kirk always laughs at him that when Hugo's asleep, he just is asleep, but when Hector's asleep, he really squeezes his eyes shut tight. Anyway, I feel like I'm getting really bummed up from talking, so I'm going to go. I hope you're all keeping safe. And I hope you're all well. It's a funny old time at the minute, isn't it? And there's a lot going off. thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Lots of love. I don't know why I said it like that, it sounded sarcastic. I will see you all soon. Lots of love. Thank you for watching. Bye.